look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
He's like, I haven't written that.
Reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
That happened.
Hello?
We need a flashlight.
I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice. What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
In between with Mr. Door. Old Gods of Asgard room.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
Yeah, because they played in every one of your other games. Mr. Door.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
My Interpretation of Many Worlds by Casper Darling.
Hey! I think I've been locked in! Anybody? Fuck.
Now I have to find the code myself. Great.
665, neighbor of the beast. Is that the code?
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out.
Okay, TV there. Anything over here?
What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
I thought we were going to interact with the TV and like go into it like with the talk show. I didn't realize it wouldn't stay.
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
Dude, the red light makes me think of the enemies in control. Is it the hiss?
This is the ritual to lead you all.
He's under the lake again.
I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
What? Initiation, draft 1.
A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far, but other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Part 1, late night. Read me. Beware Scratch. Alice. Waking up to a nightmare. At the talk show, I had thought I was home in New York, but none of it had felt right. I was trapped in the dark place, a nightmare beyond our world. The writer's room was my safe haven. My writing affected what was outside. I was trying to write a story to escape this place. The story was called Initiation. With the story I wrote, I projected myself out to look for a way to escape. I had tried many times, failed. This place made me forget. Everything Dor had said felt true. Was that part of my writing or coming from somewhere else? The dark place, trapped. You must write to escape. I'm guessing this will not work.
I couldn't leave. This wasn't the way out. I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep-sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
And of course, we have Alan Wake here, best-selling writer. The books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Nope, I have to go through the TV.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great. Murder Case Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
It's like, what is going on? So is he going to use that in his story now? Is it going to be the same number? Six 565. It looks like 565 now. Same book? Same book. Yep. Monster got me in there last time. What if I go this way? Nope. Can't do that. It's breaking the rules. Did you play Control? Mm-hmm. I've played the first Alan Wake, the DLC, and Control, but it has been a little while. So I remember the main plot points, but there are some small details that have faded with time.
Hello?
Oh, got a map. Woo! Hi, Relisk.
Mukluk feels good.
Yeah, thank you for the sub. And the mild jump. Appreciate you. Is that Ozzy?
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom.
Come on and slam and welcome to Japan, kids. It's time for tentacles. This is the what was he? He's like the Finnish god of the ocean, but he pretends to be a janitor. He was in Control.
Ah, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit.
Is the tool the typewriter?
In the shoebox, in the basement where you left it.
If it's the headphones again, that would be
Same as
fantastic.
in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
So for those who didn't see our playthrough of Control, it's on the other channel if you want to see it. There is a scene in Control called the Ashtray Maze, where just like how Alan is trapped by an object of power that's a typewriter, there's another object of power that's an ashtray. And whenever you try to approach it, it like moves walls and stuff, so you cannot reach it. But Ahti gave the main character a set of headphones that just starts blasting the Old Gods of Asgard music, and while you're rocking out to that, the pathways move in your favor. And it's this trip of a sequence. Best part of the whole game. The halls are shifting. You're walking on the ceiling at one point. You're falling through the windows to the side of you at one point. And it's like Alice in Wonderland to hard rock while you're killing people until you get through the puzzle. But he's the one who enabled you to get through it. Don't you have a great clip of it? I do, but not in front of me. If you find the link, I can pull it up briefly. I know I tweeted about it too, but don't know exactly where it's on. Basement. Find what was left in the talk show basement. Use janitor's key. No! I was wrong! Jesus! I saw it right when it hit. Didn't stop. Hey, Guild MM, what's up, buddy? Excellent says I love the Ashtray Maze. Oh my, dude, best part of the whole game. Like, the whole game was good, but that was definitely the pinnacle. Mission failed. Season, thank you for the YouTube membership for 10 months. Old
Was
lamp
this
with a
what the
shield.
janitor had left for me?
Cezanne, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, hold on. Now I'm wondering. Let me go. Oh, God. Let me search Twitter. Search Primordial Muck ashtray maze. I found it. Okay, real quick. We have to visit this briefly. Hang on a second. Okay, so in Control, Auti gives you the headphones that allow you to traverse the ashtray maze, and this is how it looks. I just killed that man with a lamp. Just watch the walls. Sprint, but I'm gonna go slow and enjoy this. Bigger. The wall goes down. This is amazing. This is freaking, dude, I'm getting super liminal chills right now. All right, so I'll pause that there because it goes for a while. But for anyone interested, I'll link it into both chats. But yeah, that was all made possible because Auti helped you. Otherwise, you were trapped. Cezanne did $4.99 super chat. Boom. Thank you, Cezanne. Your first super chat on YouTube. Is this the angel lamp?
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness.
He's got a merce.
I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead.
What?
Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
Too spoopy, have fun. Thank you, Cezanne. Oh wait, I just heard Auti. Do I need to go talk to him again? Nope, he doesn't have anything new to say. Wait, we found a map earlier, didn't we? Wait, no, it's not working now. I can't open the map. Garrett says, didn't you know this was out yet? Yep, it is. Okay, so that's like a shortcut, so that's open now. Did I miss something in the basement? All the exit lights lead me here. Let's try going back to the basement and see if I overlook something.
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Huh. Okay. That's neat. That was a very aggressive door opening.
I needed to find another way out.
Ah. Oh, speaking of spooky, let me share something with you guys real quick. All right, so the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. My kid really wanted to see it. He's 11, but he's played some of the FNAF games. They're like, for anyone not familiar with the franchise, it is spooky, but it's like jump scare spooky, and there's a spooky story, but they don't show like, you know, blood and guts and gore and the stuff like that. And he is into it. Now, I'm not interested in playing the game, but I am enthralled by the story of it. I've watched hours of game theory where they just talked about all the theories of how the story fits together with the FNAF games. And my wife is like, hell no. So I was like, all right, yeah, buddy, I'll go with you to see the movie. So we went to see the FNAF movie today. And I told her, I was like, it might be a bit spooky. I was like, I'm pretty sure going to be fine, but I want a confirmation from you. Are you sure you want to do this? Because if you have like a bad dream or something, I'm going to have no pity. And he's like, I'm sure. And I'm like, okay. So we go to see it. And you know what the scariest part of the movie was? The previews for other rated R horror movies. There was a preview for a movie coming out before the PG-13 FNAF movie called Thanksgiving, where some guy in like a pilgrim outfit is murdering tons of people. And it starts off, you know, when you have like a corn on the cob, those little things you stab into the side of it and then you can pick it up without getting your hands dirty and it starts off and it shows a lady cleaning her ears with a Q-tip and she puts it down and looks up and there's a guy behind her in the mirror and she inhales to scream and then he goes and gets her in the ears with those. And you just hear like a pop and then like that high-pitched noise when you can't hear anything and her on the floor screaming and like blood gushing out of her head. And then I just reached over and just like slapped my hand over his face to cover his eyes. Because that scene was in the preview and that was so much worse than anything we saw in the actual FNAF movie. And like he murdered more people in the preview after that. And I was just like, oh my God, what the fuck are you doing, AMC theaters? Like, they're like, oh yeah, this is a horror movie. We should show horror previews. But it was a PG-13 movie. And then they showed a whole bunch of rated R previews that were way worse. That was way worse. Like, what? Like, are you kidding me? Contact them, get the re-admissible so the theater should have be allowed. I should have said a note about it. Man, maybe. Yeah, there was nothing in the FNAF movie that I felt the need to worry about. Like, he was seeing stuff, like, you know, spooky stuff, but that preview was like, ooh.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind.